What is going on, everybody? Mr. Z-Dog Swag here, coming to you with Let's Draw Genesect. Today we are here with a Uber's Pokemon, and goodness gracious, this thing was hard to draw, not gonna lie. Yeah, as you'll probably see at the very end, by the way, for those of you who are wondering, I've got a lot of questions about, where's the picture? And I'm saying it's at the very end. It's about a 5-second clip at the very end. So if you want to see it for a good long while, you probably have to pause your video. But, I think that this one was definitely the first hard one that I've had to draw. I have a very limited number of colors, but I think I got the color as close as I could. This is a very unique color, so it was kind of hard to choose between 1 and 2 kinds of purple, but I think I got the right one. And then, other than that, I mean, it was a good picture, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So anyway, let's go over the team real quick. We got our Genesect here. Overdrive is what I decided to nickname it, and it is the star of our show today. And it's got a Choice Scarf set, kind of a weird set actually. It's got U-Turn, Technoblast, Flash Cannon, and Dark Pulse. Now, I've gone to various rooms, rate my team in competitive tutoring. I like going in there just to ask, is this really viable? They didn't say it was viable. They didn't even say that Genesect was viable in the first place. So, but I mean, this is a theme team, so I'm going for it. I'm going to see what I can do with it. This Dark Pulse is literally just for Lunala, and then Technoblast is going to be a pretty spammable move of my choice this time. We got a modest set, max speed, to outspeed as much as we can. And, we're just going to try to do our best with this Genesect here, so we'll see how we do. Actually, I don't think I can make it shiny either because of, event rules, so we're going to have to keep it normal for this week. We got Reshiram here, who is, again, not very viable in Ubers, but I decided to go with it over Primal Groudon just because of its special defense stat, and I needed a specially defensive mon on my team. Arceus, as you'll see here in a minute, is mostly defensive, but we got a specially defensive Reshiram here, running a little bit of defense, a little bit of speed just in case we have to outspeed another Reshiram or a Zekrom, so just a little bit of speed creep there. And we got Will-O-Wisp, Light Screen, Blue Flare, and Draco Meteor. So this thing is literally here to take hits, to burn some stuff, maybe set up a Light Screen, and that Light Screen is especially important if we can set it up on a Z Geomancy Xerneas, because as you look at my team, nothing wants to take a Moonblast, really. Even this thing dies to a Moonblast. The only thing that really wants to take it is Ferrothorn, and it needs Light Screen up to be able to two-shot it with Gyro Ball. So we'll see how that works out here. Not the greatest mon ever, but we'll see how it works. Then we got our Ground Arceus. Kind of a defensive set, yet again. Toxic, Defog, Earthquake, and Recover. This thing's mainly just here to toxic things, to recover it off, and then to defog. I like it as a defogger because it's not weak to rocks, like most flying types that are defoggers. So I like that. We got 124 speed here to speed creep some faster stuff. Mostly defensive, as I said, and a little bit of attack. Next, we got Shaman Sky. We are Life Orb, Serene Grace. We got Seed Flare, Air Slash, Dazzling Gleam, and Earth Power. This speed is just essentially to outspeed Darkrai. If I face another Shaman Sky, I'm going into Tyranitar because, as you'll see here in a moment, I really don't want to risk a speed tie. And anyway, my Tyranitar is Assault Vest, and this thing takes hits for days, literally. Like, this thing will not stop. I saw if it could live like a +1 Moonblast from a Xerneas, but it couldn't quite live that. But Assault Vest version, we got Stone Edge, Crunch, Earthquake, and Ice Beam. Just about everything we can put into it here. And then last of all, we got our Ferrothorn here, Lefties, Iron Barbs, Stealth Rock, Beach Seed, Protect, and Gyro Ball. Mostly defensive, a little bit of special defense as well. So we'll see how it works. I'm excited to use this team. I'm not the greatest at Ubers. I'll probably say that at just about every tier. But I would say that Ubers is not my strong suit. I have been playing around with it, and this team's actually been doing pretty good from what I've been playing with. So this is not an Uber's team, but we're still going to treat it like it's an Uber's battle. So he's got Bronzong, Altaria, Metagross, Roserade, let's see, Ampharos, and Excadrill. So I'm assuming it's going to be a Mega Metagross, although it could be Altaria or Ampharos. So I actually think Reshiram is the lead, oddly enough. I'm going to lead Reshiram. Let's see what he does. He goes Roserade, which is great for us. He's got a team that's really weak to fire. So I kind of want to keep this thing around as long as possible. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to switch out into Ferrothorn. I'm not going to do any Blue Flare stuff yet. He might be going for a Sleep Powder or something like that. Probably maybe like a Sludge Bomb or something. So hopefully we can get a nice switch here into Ferrothorn. Ooh, he doubles out into Ampharos. I don't know if he was predicting anything there. I don't think he was, based on just the switch that came in. But I think I'm going to go for a Leech Seed here. To be able to get some health back, take any one hit from him, and then I'll set up my rocks after that. Guess I can't get out of there. Unless I get right in here. Perfect. Nice. Slide right into there. Alright, so we're going to go for our Leech Seed here. And I am the real Venostar? I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's a YouTuber or what. I am the real Venostar. Interesting. Alright, so he goes for Cotton Guard, which does kind of stink, but I mean, you know, we're here anyways. We might as well just set up our rocks. He's going for +4, which is totally fine. I mean, I'm just going to sit here and, you know, he can keep that up. I'm assuming he'll... I don't think he gets Baton Pass. Can't learn Baton Pass. Okay, so let's just go for Protect here. Nothing really much else we can do. So he's... That's very odd. Cotton Guard into Volt Switch. If that's the case, I'm going to go for another Leech Seed. I'm going to let him Volt Switch me. I mean, I'm not going to hit him with a, you know, with a Gyro Ball. So we do get our Leech Seed off, which is nice. I'm assuming maybe a Flamethrower's coming our way. We can always check, though. Let's just go for Protect and Scout out. Alright, he's making a lot of switches here. Now that I'm fearing the HP Fire, and I think I'm going to act upon that and go into... I want to go into Reshiram, but I don't think that's quite the play. Could just go into Arceus and just take the hit. Arceus doesn't do... Well, it does do a little bit in this match. Actually, I'm going to keep around Arceus. I'm going to go into Tyranitar and try to eat up an HP Fire. Just for Toxic Spikes, okay. I'm interested to see which one does more. Whether it's... I'm pretty sure it'd be Stone Edge. I might just go for a Crunch, though. I'm going to go for Crunch. I'm not going to... Oh, wow. Look at that. We ate that up. Look at that. Stone Edge would have killed, too. Isn't that crazy? Let's see. Who's he switching out into? Crunch is a great move. He goes for T-Spikes again. That's fine. We don't have any poison types, but we can always go into our Arceus. And I think we'll go into it here. We're going to go into it here and try to eat up a hit. Goes for Hammer Arm. That's fine. I think I'm going to... Well, do I need a defog? Yeah, I kind of want a defog. I'm going to defog here. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. Wow, that's not good. Huh. I was not thinking about that. And Earthquake just demolishes that thing. Wow. So I could have got a free turn off there, but that kind of stinks. I did forget about that Clear Body. In all honesty, I thought he'd Mega Evolve. This thing must be his Mega then, the Altaria. But as you can see, this team is wrecking through this OUUURU slash team, and with a couple PU mons. Get out of here, please. Just let me be. I'm sick of this. Come on, man. I don't have time for this. Goodness gracious. I got this music here from, I think the name is No Copyright. It's a nice little music YouTube channel that gives copyright-free music. So I think this is the Route 24 remix from Red and Blue, I believe. And it's actually pretty cool. Oh, he forfeited. Great. So in that process, we did get ourselves a win, which I was pretty much assuming that anyways. Alright, let's go for our second battle here. Alright, now we got an Ubers battle. So this is where the real test comes in. Okay, this is a scary team. Scary, scary, scary. I believe this Arceus has to be hasty, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I'm going to lead with Tyranitar. That's kind of been my lead in most of my battles. And in reality, I think I can take a Seed Flare, as much as that's probably a stupid idea. I'm going to sit in here and Ice Beam. Air Slash, don't. Darn it. Come on, I wanted to pick him off so bad. Don't do this. Come on, break through. I swear, I want to get this Ice Beam off and just show him up. Please. I mean, he can't be fearing anything at this point, because he hasn't seen anything. He's probably just thinking I'm trying to get up my rocks. You know, I'm interested to see how much Seed Flare does. Tyranitar, custom set against a Shaman Sky. It's not a Life Orb either. Wow, Life Orb doesn't even kill. Life Orb actually does nothing. Look at that. That's crazy. Oops, there's the... Alright, we picked him off. Yes. Woo! Alright, so Shaman Sky is out of here, and he forfeits. We are forcing forfeits right now. This is great. Alright, so we got 2 wins, sort of, not really, but I think we're only 10 minutes in, I believe. Alright, so this is an interesting team. It's Scolipede, who's obviously a passer. This thing is also can be a passer. And I think we're going to lead Tyranitar. I'm going to lead Tyranitar because he's got a lot of Mons weak to Crunch. And I don't want to get burned. So I'm going to go into Reshiram because I really don't want this thing burned, because this thing does a lot to his team. Trick Room, okay. That's fine. I want to go for... See, I think he's going into Smeargle, I'm assuming. So I'm going to go for Blue Flare. He goes for Taunt. Wow, that thing's... Oh, never mind. I thought the thing was fast for a moment. I'm like, wait a second. But then I thought about it for a second. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I wonder why I'm not getting hit by... Oh, does Turbo Blaze not affect... Oh, lefties. Never mind. Yeah, lefties. Okay. Blue Flare again. Memento. Alright, so... Taunt Memento. Into Smeargle. I think I'm going to go into Arceus right now, and then I can EQ that following turn, because he has nothing immune to EQ. Yeah, I'm going to EQ right now. He's probably going to pass into something. I'm assuming maybe his Mew or maybe his Espeon. Although his Espeon wouldn't be a good play. Ooh, Spore. He might be going for like an Aqua Ring here. Yep, he goes for an Aqua Ring. I feel like I've seen this setup before, but I don't know what it is. I want to get the EQ off. Alright, so he's revealed his whole set. At this point, I could care less if... Alright, so he's setting up big time here. I could care less if I'm toxic, because he's just going to keep setting up. I'm going to go into overdrive right here. I'm assuming he's going to go for like a... Yeah, I figured he'd do something like that. Let's see. He's probably going into Arceus. Let's try this Dark Pulse, see how much it does. Maybe we can flinch. Goes for another barrier. Wow, look at all that recovery. That's crazy. Let's go for one more Dark Pulse, see if we can flinch. Flinch would be amazing right here. Goes for another Amnesia. Okay. We have another chance to flinch, so we might as well take it. Let's go for flinch. Flinch. I got it off. Darn it. That stinks. Scolipede. Now he's going for the speed part of this. And I believe we're going into Tyranitar, trying to get a Stone Edge crit. Ooh, he's going for the offensive part, actually. Let's go for Stone Edge crit. Stone Edge crit is what we need right now. Ooh, protect. Maybe he's probably gonna set up sub. Crit. Yes! We got a crit! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, T-Tar. Yes! Alright, that one's a win. No, I don't care what anybody says. That's a win. This Genesect team is like just forcing wins. We might do 2 more, we might do 1 more depending on what I'm feeling. I'm assuming he's going to go with Deoxys Speed to start. So I'm going to lead T-Tar again. Yep, as normal. And I'm going to go for a Crunch, because he can only set up 1 Stealth Rock or Spike with this. So I'm forcing him out. And actually, I might just go for a Stone Edge crit for the Xerneas. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, well, that's okay. So he'll probably get a Spike up. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, that's fine. He did get Rocks and a Spike up, but Arceus can always get rid of those. So we'll see if we can break through this here. If he goes into Xerneas now, I believe that gives us 2 opportunities to Stone Edge crit him. Alright, he changes the weather, so we're playing the Weather Roars. And I think in this case, I'm going to go into Shaman. Because I need Ferrothorn for the Xerneas. So we're going into Shaman Sky, trying to eat an Origin Pulse. Wow, Water Spout. Ugh, that hurts. That one hurts, not gonna lie. Thought he'd be Origin Pulse. I want to see what Kyogre. Primal Kyogre. Do Genesect. I don't think he would be HP. I mean, he might be HP, but I'm thinking he's speed. And even that, like, Technoblast doesn't do much. Gosh, keep going there. And that would be, darn. I need damage off on this thing, so I am gonna just do it and go for the U-turn. I'll probably U-turn out into my Ferrothorn, in reality, because that's probably the best play. It's a pretty stacked team. We got both of the primals, and Probably a Z Geomancy Xerneas there. Going to Ferrothorn here. Hopefully I can eat something. You guys go for Ice Beam. So I could have stayed in, but we didn't. That's fine though. Let's go for Protect. Get our lefties back up. I don't think he really do anything to me right now. So best case scenario is I Protect. He tries to attack, and then I can go for a Leech Seed and try to get even more back. You guys go for Water Spout, which is great. Yeah, I definitely need this Leech Seed up. Definitely need the Leech Seed up. Goes for Water Spout, doesn't quite kill, which is great. We'd land our Leech Seed, which is amazing. And he might double here, but I don't think it's worth. What would he go into? Probably Groudon. He really does have free range to go into Groudon. Although I'm not going to risk it because I'm not willing to risk him trying to go for another Water Spout or like another Origin Pulse or something like that. Darn it! I knew it. I knew he would do it. I don't know why I wouldn't act upon it though. Let's go to Arceus. I like that play. Go to Arceus. Go for like a Lava Plume. Ooh, Fire Punch. Don't burn. Okay. Do I think he's going into Giratina? Yes, and even if he does, I could care less. I just need this damage on the Groudon. If he goes into Giratina, I think I can go into Tyranitar and eat something. So I'm going to go for EQ right here. Trying to pick him off. He does. I mean, every time. I'm making the right plays. I'm just not... Or I'm thinking the right plays. I'm just not making the right plays. Alright, he goes for Shadow Sneak. Trying to get me there, but not quite. Not quite enough. So I think I'm going to go for Toxic. Try to bring down this wall. Ooh, Shadow Force. Let's see. I think this DT Shadow Force. I need to know how... It's 120, so it'd be 4 times 15.5. I think that's like 60-ish. I'm gonna go for Recover. Alright, beautiful. That's great. I'm gonna defog here. Dragon Tail. Alright, he puts me out into Genesect, which I got the attack over the Giratina, or over the special attack. Dark Pulse looks like it'll kill. At least it's got a chance. Flinch. Yeah, alright, we got it. Sweet. Although this does give him range to go into his Xerneas. Or Primal Groudon. Interesting. I think I'm going to go into Reshiram. Yeah, I'm going to go into Reshiram. I need this thing around because Techno Blast is very spammable at this point. And I could also be U-turning out on that Kyogre. So we're not out of the water yet. This is going to be a tough battle, but we got to make some plays if we want to get back into it. This is literally a sack. Like, I'm not expecting to live anything. Like, he might miss the Precipice Blades. Although maybe our Speed Creep is going to come in handy. What's more important? Draco. I think damage is more important. Yeah, I think damage is important. It goes for rocks. Wow, that's a lot of damage. So let's see. Reshiram on a Groudon. Looks like, yeah, that looks about it. Okay, this thing is definitely not Spadaf. It's called Adamant. So I probably got a max high roll. Looking at it. Let's see if I'm -2, if it'll still kill. 32%, doesn't look like it. Darn. Actually, I could have gone for Blue Flare last time, because it probably would have done just about the same. What do I do here? What do I do here? I'm gonna light screen. Alright. Okay. So got light screen going. It's great. And I'm gonna... I'm gonna try to go into Ferrothorn. We got 4 turns of this. We're gonna see if we can make the most out of it. I just don't think... I mean, even if... This thing's gonna get 2 code. And it doesn't have the sand to help it out either. See, I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn. This thing is definitely kind of looking like it can bring it back with this light screen. Because I know it can... Because I know since I outspeed Primal Groudon, I know I can beat that thing. And then Metagross can't really do much to a Reshiram anyways. So I'm going to go and... I think I'm just going to sack off Ferrothorn. And I'm just going to kind of hope and pray that this Xerneas doesn't end me. Actually, I'm interested in something. Let me see. DT... Xerneas. How do you spell it? So unfortunately, its defense is lower. So my download's going to be attack and not special attack, which stinks. Let's put the timer on. How do I beat that Xerneas? That's the big question. I mean, let's see if my Tyranitar can beat Xerneas. Z-Geomancy. Moonblast doesn't do enough there, but it does almost. I mean, if that's its exact set, then I have a chance to live a +3 Moonblast. Goes Surf, which does only 19%. What do I do? I think I'm gonna Leech Seed. Wow, I live. Oh, I missed the Leech Seed. Come on, man. That was a big turn right there. Darn, that stinks. Ah. Darn it. I was really hoping we could have landed that. If we could have landed that, we would have easily beat this Kyogre. Easily. And then we can Leech Seed. We can, like, double Leech Seed. Maybe even set up rocks. And possibly, you know, just win. Darn. That stinks. That's a big miss. It's a big miss. Go Protect. Surf. I don't think it's going to matter. We need a double Protect, I think. Let's go for it. We deserve it. Ah! Okay. No more light screen, which is not good. Kyogre. Let's try our Arceus. Where's the ground? Actually, I'll just type this in. I don't think he's this. So, and I don't think it matters. I gotta keep that thing around. Kyogre has more special defense. Draco. I miss a Draco. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Like, that's awful. Seriously? Like, that's robbery. That's robbery. Like, I can't believe that. That's awful. It makes me mad. I think I could have had that game. I missed the Leech Seed, and I easily could have stalled out that Kyogre. And then I miss a Draco, and this U-turn probably would have killed if I would have hit the Draco. I don't need T-Tar. Makes me mad. I could have had that. I know I could have had that. I know I could have had that. That's so unfortunate. Alright, he goes into Xerneas just to beat me right here. That's best play. Z Geomancy, it's... Toxic looks better. I outspeed it every time. Toxic. Alright. Alright, it's just regular Geomancy. Oh, I played 2 turns? Why did that happen? Well, that's really stinks. I don't think I have time for another battle either. That was about a half hour. Well, unfortunately, a couple misses here and there is just what, you know, put us in the grave. But I thought that team was pretty good. I mean, it forced a couple forfeits. We actually kind of won a game with it. So, but you know, that kind of stinks. Not gonna lie, but I think we did a little bit better than the first 2 matches with our Kricketot and Kingdra. But shout out to Genesect for, you know, being a dude and, you know, coming along here and letting me draw him. So, alrighty. Well, if you guys haven't already, please leave a like on the video. I do have a goal for each video. I'd like to get at least 40 views and 10 likes on each video before I upload another one. As of right now, my Kingdra doesn't have those requirements, so I'm probably going to have to wait to upload this, but use this as an incentive to, you know, be watching out for my videos and to like them right away, so you're not forgetting to like them. But I'm glad to be doing this series. It's really fun. I'm enjoying drawing these mons. It's giving me some time to spend with my sisters and draw with them, and it's pretty fun. So, and then just, you know, being here with you guys and you know, showing how awful I am at battling. And so, you know, thank you guys for your support. Continue to be supporting this channel and this series, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. Leave a like for Overdrive the Genesect, and we will see you next time. Peace out.